This is the book of Psalms, chapter 104, and verse 1. Bless the Lord Yahweh, O my soul. O Lord Yahweh, my power. Thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who covers thyself with lights as with a garment, who stretcheth out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory that is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahabaka, Kodash, Barakatam. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who most definitely labor in this word. I also want to give a sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to all you Akim across the four corners of the globe that are here pushing this gospel, which is the good news, and our truthfulness and sincerity. All right, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos / Hispanics, you so-called Native Americans / Seminole Indians, all right, as well as you Israelite foreigners. Okay, so we're going to get into this lesson. If you've been paying attention to the news lately, you've been seeing all this drone coverage stuff with all these drones, and Esau, he has drones, he's behind that. And then you say some people saying that they're UFOs, unidentified flying objects, but we know that they are the chariots of the Lords. Those sightings that are of the chariots, all right? We get chariot sightings every day, okay? So we're going to read verse 3 again, just to get to the point. It says, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind. All right, so the angels ride around in chariots. All right, and they're termed clouds sometimes in the scriptures. All right, but they're the vehicles of the angels. All right, let's grab this scripture right here. This is going to be the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 4. We're going to grab verse 17. All right, we'll start at verse 16. All right, and it reads, for the Lord Yahweh Shai himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High Yahweh. All right, that archangel being Michael, spoken of in the book of Daniel, chapter 12. And the dead in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord Yahweh Shai in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. All right, so yeah, the chariots are what's going to beam us up, and that's what these people are seeing. And they're also going to be bringing destruction to this earth. Let's grab this. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, and verse 7. And it reads, behold, he cometh with clouds. All right, that he is whom the world entity calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai. Behold, he cometh with the clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so amen. All right, so yeah, even Yahweh Shai, it's gonna come riding on top of a chariot. All right, a big, what you would call, it's gonna be so big, like Ezra described it, you couldn't see one end from the other. He described it as a mountain. Okay, let's go here to the book of Acts, and I'm trying to select it if it seems like I'm speeding up. I'm trying to hurry up before it get rowdy around here. This is the book of Acts, chapter 1, and we'll grab verse 9. And it reads, and when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. Remember the first scripture we grabbed, Psalms 104, in verse 3. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, behold, two men which were angels stood by them in white apparel. All right, because the angels are pure. Verse 11, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. That's right. So we seen in Revelation 1:7, behold, he cometh with the clouds. All right. Let's get this real quick. This is gonna be going back into the book of Revelation. Let me see here. Revelation chapter 11 and verse 12. Let me see here. Salakia. Yeah, and it reads, And they heard a great voice from heaven saying to them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. All right, and that's right. That's the elect. All right. Verse 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. All right. Salakia. No, verse 13. Did I say verse 12? Salakia about that. I meant to say verse 13. In the same hour was there a great earthquake. All right, the missiles hitting. All right, when the ICBM missiles hit, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were frightened and gave glory to the Most High Yahweh of heaven. All right, the city is referring to America. All right, the 10th part is referring to the 10 FEMA regions that divide America. All right, because FEMA has a map, and America is broken up into 10 different parts. All right, and it's the 7,000. It's not literal. It just represents completion. All right, the Lord, he's going to completely destroy our enemies. Okay, so with that, we can grab a couple more chariot scriptures. All right, let me see here. Bear with me. Let me see. Yep. Let me see here. Bear with me, I can Salakia. Okay, we'll go with this. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 40, and verse 34. And it reads, Then a cloud covered the tent of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. All right, so a chariot hovered over them. Verse 35, and Moses was not able to enter into the tent of the congregation because the cloud abode thereon, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh filled the tabernacle. All right, so those sightings, they're chariots. All right, and those of you who don't understand, may the Lord Yahweh one day wake you up before he brings destruction upon his place. Okay, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to those of you who may come across it. Once again, I want to say, Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Wahabrakah, Kodash, Barakatham. Once again, I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and who most definitely labor in this word. And I want to say, once again, give a sincere peace, blessing, and salutations to all you Akim across the four corners of the globe. All right, so with that, I want to say Shalom.